Last time we...
Welcome back, everyone, to week number 3 at Content College. Alright. Welcome to Content College, the content series on YouTube where we take our varsity esports athletes and put them in teams to compete in fun, but also educational challenges to help them develop their own skills in content production. We totally don't just take advantage of them to try to get views on our YouTube channel. Since this is the first season, we'll throw in a little reminder of how this works. Each season will start with 2 captains and a draft to pick their teams. If you haven't seen this season's draft, make sure to go check that out. But here's a quick reminder of the teams. For season 1, our team captains are Dan and Aaron. Dan decided to draft Aiden, Alex, Brandon, and Cameron on his team. Aaron decided to draft Derek, Dom, Jacob, and Dylan. And with that, let's get into the intro. All right, everyone, welcome back to Content College. This is week number 3. Can you guys stop? This is gonna be so hard to do.
So that tells me that's not gonna go in the video.
No, that's not gonna go in.
Can we make a...
So last week was all of your first test at actually going out and creating a piece of content on your own. And I hope you guys had fun because we're going to just be ramping that up through the rest of this season. But with producing videos and all that on your own, I thought it would be important to kind of bring everyone back to the basics, which brings us into this week's challenge, which is storyboarding. So storyboarding is the art of visually presenting... I actually had a really good sense for this one. Storyboarding is the art of visualizing a production. Storyboarding is the art of visualizing a production. It's when you actually sit down and craft out your dialogue, scenes, props, transitions, put everything together so that when it's time to produce, you're effective and efficient with what you're creating. So for this week's challenge, you guys are going to storyboard a 30-second ad for our Braves Esports program. This ad can be educational, it can be entertaining, it can be somewhere in the middle, but what you all have to produce is I'll hand out storyboard sheets and you're going to have to create every single shot, transition between the scenes, and dialogue for a 30-second ad. At the end of it, you're both going to present it, and the one that I like the best is going to be the winning team. Make sense?
You just didn't want to create an ad.
The budget got cut.
For just 5 cents a day, you can help Coach out.
Like, please, guys, I need. So I'll pass out storyboard sheets, and we'll break up and sit down and actually plan it out. Otherwise, if there's no questions, you guys can go ahead and get started.
Yeah, sorry,
Dan, bro.
Sorry, we called dibs and we won last time. Other room.
Yeah, we know.
Right.
Buy an egg.
Buy an egg! Oh, this is like...
So with that, everyone broke off into 2 different rooms to get started working on their presentations and storyboards.
Alright, so thanks for working really hard the past couple hours to knock out these ads, and now we're going to have each of your teams come up and present your ad to the whole team, and we're going to see how you guys did, and then I'm going to go ahead and pick the winner for week number 3. So Dan, let's start with you guys.
Alright, so open scene. Curly-haired wonder comes in. Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about auto esports. Every day I go to class and then play Fortnite!
Throw it! I don't want to hurt you, dude. It's fine, he's a man.
Alright, second scene.
Wow.
Give it to me. Hey gamers, auto esports is the future of collegiate esports programs because I can play Overwatch!
No!
Jokes aside, Auto Esports is a rapidly growing program that offers scholarships to people pursuing an education in career esports. And then everyone stands up on the esports arena and T-poses, but doesn't really T-pose.
No, we T-pose.
And we go Ottawa Esports, creating an immersive esports experience. Over the overlay of jokes aside and all that, we're gonna just have footage of all, like, everybody on the team showing like what we actually got and how everyone is just working really hard and stuff.
Done?
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
No, John was doing it first.
Dom has Hold on, let me call you to the stage. All right, thanks, Dan. That was great. Now we're gonna move on to Team Aaron. I'm excited to see what you guys got.
Alright, is everybody ready? Okay, so for our opening scene, we're going to start off in the Braves Esports Coach Allen Arena. It's a long name. But first we're going to have a camera from the projector pan right over to Aaron, who's going to be messing with the lights. And then he's going to say, oh, hi guys, didn't see you there. I'm Aaron. And he's going to talk about like a little narration, how he's the co-captain here for the Braves Esports team. And we're pretty much just going to do an overview of our arena itself, just because it's something that's really exciting, really new. So after that line, we're going to do talking about the peripherals, and Aaron's going to be doing the voiceover narration over this entire scene. And we're going to have Derek model on one of the computers within the esports arena playing a game of Overwatch. And so we're going to have some camera shots going over the keyboard with the lighting, visor style. And we'll also do the mouse while using the mouse as well, talking about the peripherals. And then once we mention the Origin PC, we're going to play a clip that goes,
Because they're superior to every other computer ever made.
and we're going to repeat that clip a little throughout the videos, just kind of just to meme it up a little bit. So it'll be good. But it's going to go back to Aaron. He's going to be standing there, and eventually he's going to be in his Origin PC shirt. Everybody's going to be just switching out their clothes throughout this entire video. So he'll be talking about our scholarship lineup, all the things that our program can offer, not only to gamers or esport players, but also people that like to do stream support or people that like to do shoutcasting. Yeah, perfect. There. So after the scholarship lineup, Aaron's line goes something like, so come, go ahead and come visit us at our Braves Esports Arena so you can play on the Origin PCs. And then we're gonna.
They're superior to every other computer ever made.
And then after that, it'll be wrapping up. It'll do that voiceover line while the camera is on Derek, currently playing on the Origin PC. And then after the voiceover from Aaron's line ends on that camera pan on Derek, he's going to get a grapple hook 360 headshot as Widow on Dylan here, and then he's going to go boom, headshot, and then the video is going to cut to black.
So how long is that going to take?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. We counted.
We timed it.
We timed it multiple times actually.
With the voiceover over and everything.
I think Dom just got a little excited.
Yeah,
He
explained it.
All right, thanks Dom for that overly enthusiastic explanation of a 30-second ad. All right, so that's week number 3. Now I guess I have to decide a winner, and I think the way I'm going to think about it, as far as both of your ads go, the real challenge here was creating a realistic advertisement for our program, so that if we were to produce this ad, throw it online to advertise, would we get people to click and check out our website or apply to our program? And with that in mind, thinking of both of the ads and the way that you guys pitched it, I think I am actually going to go with Dance Team.
Woo! Alright, I gotta go play Fortnite. Let's go, boys! Yeah! Oh yeah!
So the reason I went with Dance Team is because thinking about the ad and a little bit about how you explained it, I do think that's actually something that if you were scrolling would actually pique your interest to be like, what are these kids talking about? Whereas I like your guys' ad, and I think it'd be a really funny piece of content to produce, like with Origin, with how tied together they are, and I think it's something that is like a well thought out idea. I just don't know if you've never heard of our program before, you're scrolling through Facebook, out of these two, which one do you actually stop and watch the whole thing? I think you'd watch Dan's, and that's the reason I went with his.
See you later.
Subscribe to Coach
Ottawa
Ollie.
Esports, creating an immersive esports experience.
Just press the button.
Hi, Aaron.
With week 3 going to Dan, the score is now Dan 1, Aaron 2, going into week number 4.
Thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment if you're excited to see the rest of the season of Content College, and obviously don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on the series and the team.